So I'm sure y'all knew this was coming.
Give me your wig. Give me your wigs. You don't know what to do with it.
Wake up out of your sleep. What are you doing? I know that you guys knew this video was coming, so it's not even too much explanation that has to happen. I'm getting ready to drag it. That's just it. Before we get into it, I want to make sure that you guys know that the Gimme Your Wig remix is currently out on most streaming platforms, iTunes, Spotify, all of that, Apple Music, all of that. Make sure SoundCloud, get into it, YouTube, all right? It's featuring Ocean Kelly. Ocean Kelly is the producer behind my Extinction project, which you can also stream on all streaming platforms. But not only is he a producer, he is a very talented rapper, and he just obliterated his verse on that remix. So go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think. Patreon.com/AdrianExpression. You guys voted on the topic, and I recently wrote an article. The title is No Time for Civility: Why Humanize Border Patrol Agents When They Torture People in Cages. So if you want to check that out, make sure you go to patreon.com/AdrianExpression, like I said, and sign up. So let's talk about the matter at hand, okay? So Halle from Chloe and Halle. Now, if you don't know who they are, I'm not sure why you don't, because they're an amazing sister duo that, if we're talking about vocal power, if we're talking about harmony, if we're talking about musicality, the talent is just off the charts. The skill level is off the charts, right? So anytime they sit their asses down, I mean, I remember watching them on YouTube before Beyonce found them and signed them to Parkwood. I remember watching their ass, and I mean, they sat their ass down next to each other and started doing this shit with their voice. I'm like, sis, what? The power that y'all have, like, I don't even think that you understand how much. I don't think y'all understand how much skill it takes to not only stay on these notes, but to hit them in harmony with somebody else. It's just, I don't know, the power that has. So, you know, I got my life, I'm standing. Beyonce signed them. They're over here killing every single performance that they've ever done, just because, like, you know, we're not used to people in the music industry who have actual musical knowledge and musical skill. So, you know, every single moment, every time, like I said, if you want clear skin, if clear skin is something that you desire, go ahead and stream their album, The Kids Are Alright, and that's it, and your skin will be alright, that's it. So we've already established that when it comes to music, when it comes to voice, you know what I mean, they're out here producing their own shit. It's just mind-boggling. We've already established that when it comes to this music shit, they're singing circles, okay? Producing circles, spinning around like a tornado girl around your face, and it's just effortless. So we got the news that Halle specifically was cast as Ariel in this new Disney remake of The Little Mermaid. I was like, oh my goodness, this shit is so amazing. And I was like, oh yeah, of course that makes sense. You know, if you want a star, if you want an actress, if you want somebody who has musical skill, vocal power, you can go ahead and just sign Halle up. I was like, it's a no-brainer. I mean, we were out here celebrating. There were so many supportive comments. I mean, I saw Mariah Carey talking about this, like, oh my God, I can't wait to see her. I saw Nick Jonas talking about it, like, yeah, girl, this is everything. He didn't say that. Like I said, I'm gay paraphrasing. That's what I do over here at Adrian Expression. No, but it was really cool to see a lot of the support from all these celebrities, especially solidified legends, like you talking about Mariah Carey. And the reason why that got me so excited is because a lot of times when black actors or actresses take these types of roles, they probably know, I hope that they know, or at least I hope their team knows that they're walking into a minefield when it comes to some of these racists, okay? Because I don't understand how someone can get so angry. Like, how are you able to see yourself on screen as a white person? How are you able to see yourself on screen for generations? I mean, we were like, black people, minorities, period, locked out of the economy, locked out of the job market, locked out of media, locked out of TV, like I said, for eons. And it's just like, you get one black Disney princess, Tiana, and they're just like, oh my God, what would happen? Would y'all be mad if Tiana was portrayed as a white actress? Would y'all be pressed about that shit? And it's just like, sis, first of all, that's the only example that y'all can come up with, because that's how rare our black asses are in media sometimes, you know? That's the only answer that y'all could come up with. Y'all specifically pointing to like Pocahontas or some shit. It's like, first of all, some of these Disney princesses, their whole identity was arranged. Their whole story was arranged around their race. You know what I mean? If we're talking about Pocahontas, we're talking about Mulan, if we're talking about Tiana, like their whole story was arranged around their race. So I don't understand how somebody whose whole story was arranged around them being a goddamn mermaid, I don't understand how y'all all of a sudden find this fake ass anger. And you know, I don't understand how you could be so angry that Ariel is being portrayed by a black woman when literally 99.9% of all Disney anything is white. Like, understand it. And there are people who are trying to pretend like it's anything but racism. And to me, that's it's just, you own everything. I mean, even the money that's gonna be made from this movie is gonna go directly to these white executives. Like, it's sitting at the top of everything at industry. So I don't understand, like, one black Disney princess or two black Disney princesses is not going to strip away the domination and power that y'all white hoes have over everything that we ever do on the globe. I promise you, two black Disney princesses are not going to take away from white supremacist domination. It's not. Like, y'all will continue to be comfortable. Your families will continue to hold more wealth than black families ever can dream of. Y'all will be okay. And so I find it really funny when they act like it's anything but racism. For example, I saw some redheads acting like they are an oppressed group. Like they're acting like they are an oppressed minority. Just because there are fewer y'all does not mean that you are systematically oppressed in this society. So these redheads talking about, I mean, I saw one in particular talking about, I don't care that she's a black woman. Just as a redhead, I would prefer if it was an actual redhead being cast for Ariel. I'm just like, sis, the way that some of y'all are out here painting your whole bodies, and, you know, faces and bodies like y'all are black women, I promise you, that's why I tweeted, I said, I promise you the showrunners can find some hair dye. It's not gonna be that difficult. I don't understand how y'all are out here roasting and burning yourselves in the sun so y'all can have at least some type of seasoning on that skin. I don't understand how y'all find the idea of hair dyes just so foreign when y'all are trying to be whole ass different individuals. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense to me. I also don't understand, and see, that's what happens. Like, when you're used to being the status quo, anything that shakes that shit up a little bit makes you feel like, oh my God, what? It isn't all about me. I'm not centered in this conversation. What is that? I'm just like, you have seen yourself for generations. Like I said, you were born into this world as a white person and you saw yourself on the screen, or you saw yourself in advertisements. You saw yourself, even something like a Band-Aid. If I put that shit on my skin, that shit don't match my skin. It's not nude. We can even talk about makeup. Y'all have been at the forefront of everything forever. And it's just like, we get two black Disney princesses, one black Disney princess, and it's just like, it's all hell breaks loose. I don't understand it. How can you be centered in everything in society? I'm talking about from economics to the job market, to government, to makeup, to entertainment, to media. How can you be centered, feel that, be empowered by that, and not understand why someone else would be empowered by that very same thing? It's just like, there is room in this, there's room in this society for everybody. A lot of industries, a lot of people, a lot of fucked up ass racism tries to act like there's no room, or we just gotta keep things, we just gotta keep the status quo how it is, or else we'll fuck everything up. It's like, no, sis, we got here because of y'all's exclusion. That's how we got here. And how much more powerful could we be as a global society if we included everybody who feels ostracized, who y'all fucking cast down and acting like their asses ain't good enough. And if we speaking about good enough, like I said, Halle's going to shit on your face. It's that simple. Sis is out here producing whole albums with her sister, singing onto harmony. It's just, your faves are going to tremble, double toil, and trouble type of tea. Do you hear what I'm saying? And that's the other thing. A lot of times your faves got to where they are because of this white ass system that loves to prop up mediocrity, and that's just the tea. And so when they see somebody who got that power, got that talent that they don't have, that's a lot of insecurity that comes in that, because it's like they're thinking like, oh yeah, I'm at this level, but sis, I ain't talented like sis. It's a lot of time that mentality that we were taught, like work twice as hard to get half as much. They see that shit, they know that shit. Like, we got the seasoning, sis, we have the seasoning, and as much stealing as they do, they won't even use it. To me, that's the craziest. From cooking to this shit, y'all spent a lifetime trying to steal spices from other countries and you won't use it. The only thing that really concerns me is just like, I hope that Halle is around people who are affirming her and supporting her. And I don't know, I hope that if she needs to just hand their social medias off to somebody and let them just weather this storm. Like I said, I hope her team was smart enough to know that this would be a problem just because of the shitty world that we live in. And I hope that she is far away from the shit. I don't, like, no actress, no artist. First of all, as an artist, as a creative, we are already sensitive about the shit that we do, you know? So to add on top of that, this racial bullshit that you can't even fix, you can't fix that shit. That's whole like centuries worth of racism just bearing its head. And they like to disguise it, like, or barely, it's just poorly disguised. They like to disguise it with this I don't see color built ass rhetoric. They love to disguise it as like, oh well, she's not, it's not that she's black, she's just not a redhead. They love to disguise it like that, but you can still feel it, you can still sense it, you know? And as an artist, like I said, I can imagine that you already are hard on yourself, you already are critiquing yourself to the T, just because if you are someone who wants to improve all the time, you're someone who wants to maintain or increase that skill level, you're gonna be critiquing everything you do. You're gonna be over-analyzing. Sometimes artists are very hard on themselves. And then to add on top of this shit, this MAGA bullshit, I can only imagine that I would want to do either one of two things. I would either want to just curl up in a ball and tell everybody shut the fuck up and leave me alone, or I would just come out here like Daenerys and Drogon and just burn everything up, like it's King's Landing. I still hate you, Dan and Dave. But that's some of the shit that I hate, because a lot of these people, a lot of these publications, a lot of these companies talk about inclusion, but then when it actually happens, you see their true colors, you see how they really fucking feel about that shit. And it's so annoying, just because it's like, ain't nobody singing like Halle, sis. She's gonna get over here and murder every fucking track on that remake, and y'all are gonna gag and move on to the next black actress or black actor to drag their asses. It's just so annoying. Only thing that will make this shit worth it is a check. So I hope that y'all are paying, sis, everything that she is worth and more. Every single. Now I saw on social media people are saying like, Beyonce agreed to this Lion King only to just like, all right, make sure that you have Chloe in here, make sure that you have Halle in here. I'll sign y'all a little contract, but make sure Halle playing Ariel, okay? A part of your world. Yes, sis, and she's gonna be a part of y'all fucking contract, Disney. So yeah, I just had to get up here and say that. Like I said, I know that you guys knew this shit was coming as soon as you saw what was going on, but like, it's just preposterous, the fact that these actors, these black artists, these black celebrities even have to deal with this bullshit in the first place. It's like you have to prove yourself over and over and over again, time and time again, just to get in the door, just to get enough visibility to make a career out of it. And then even after that, there's so many hurdles that you have to jump over or get smacked in the face by. This is just so annoying. And it really showed who the fake ass allies are, because it's moments like these where it's like you either use your privilege and power to uplift some of these minorities who are going through this shit, or you use your privilege and power to shit on them while they're doing this. And it doesn't matter how you disguise it, like I said, we can all see through the bullshit. We can see through it. But at the end of the day, your shady ass tweets and social media posts and all this, it really won't matter, just because that contract has been signed, she's already been cast, she's going to be singing down, she's going to be getting paid, and y'all going to be watching it. That's just it. But on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and call Sebastian, because it seems like some of y'all and y'all racist ass mindsets need to be thrown under the sea. What's up, boo?